People tend to judge or even fear something that they don't fully understand. As a person with autism, I thought to myself, no two popcorn kernels are the same, just like no two people are the same. My name is Joe Gelati. I'm 28 years old, and I work at the Prospector Theater.
My name is Hetty Marion, and I work at Prospector Theater in help making gourmet popcorn.
My name is Zachary Serena. I worked here at the Prospector Theater somewhere in April of 2015.
We started coming here and he started, working. It just gave independence. I have a job. I have something to do. I have a purpose, and I think everybody wants to have a purpose in life. And so I think that made a tremendous difference for him.
I think it was Benjamin Franklin who once said this: tell me and I'll forget. Show me, I might remember. Involve me and I'll understand. Which that pretty much sums up how I learned.
It really is a matter of one size not fitting all when it comes to learning. It's always been a real challenge to find jobs that work for Hetty. She's a very good worker herself. Hetty has very good visual strengths. She understands things in a visual way.
I didn't know I had a disability until I was in high school. And the jobs that I was given, I thought sucked. And it wasn't bringing out my creative side at all.
Before I worked here, the very first job I ever had, I don't really count as a job because I was only there for about a couple weeks.
Zach really needed a place. We saw such a difference within the week of him having this job. We were so grateful that he had a place.
I think here is great. To me, being a professional artist is always colorful. I'm an artist and cartoonist here. That's my whole sparkle all the time.
That's what we do here. We sparkle mine. We find things that all of our prospects are passionate about, what they want to do with their lives, and we make it happen. Well, as a kid, I just loved drawing. When I was like 3 or 4, I first picked up a pen, had a bunch of artwork in a portfolio that I brought with me for my job interview. Because I see the posters that we would put on display for our movies, I thought, what if I could do my own renderings for the posters and then we could display them? Well, to talk about the embroidery, it came almost naturally in a way that I didn't expect. After I rendered the design on paper, I can digitize the design myself and upload it to the machine. And then from there, I just pick the color threads that I need and pick out the garment for it to go on. It was great to walk around the lobby and to wear that vest and kind of show off what I was doing, and the guests would come in, they would want to ask about these designs on my vest. 8 years later, I'm running a small embroidery business. It's very fulfilling because the work I'm doing can then go and mean something.
It felt great when I got the job, but I thought it felt even better that I was around multiple people who had different disabilities. So I wasn't like in a one column. I like to say that I'm on the autism spectrum. Not everybody has the same disability. Everybody has a different one. That's what makes us unique in our own ways. I also do a production class. My sparkle is I hope someday to get out in the world and become an actress. And I think this place has improved me so that I'm doing more camera work with you and everything. I think the biggest achievement would be if I saw my name up in the credits of a movie or a television show. You don't see people like me out there who are creating these Oscar-winning movies, but I would like to be the first to actually try getting there. Me and my team wanted to create this film to not only show our creativity, but to show people who are different out in the world.
Just got to remember those couple things. Always try your hardest, always do your best, and find ways to make yourself achieve.
So we had high anxiety about where could he go, who would help him, who would see his gifts, talents, and abilities, and be able to walk alongside him. There are places that do that, there's just not enough of them. I'm just so grateful that we have the opportunity to be here. I know not everybody does, but yeah, we're just really, really blessed.
There's a great untapped resource of people out there that Prospector, of course, is doing a fantastic job of putting together opportunities for. So many other businesses could be if they were just able to look at their needs a little bit differently. It's something I'm sure a lot of other parents would echo. You're never sure this is ever going to happen, and then when it does, it's amazing.